Hey everyone, it's Purple Beta here. Today I'm going to be going over all of my recommended products that I personally use, and a few that I do not recommend. So we will start off with kind of my cleaning supplies, my water conditioners, all of these bottled things. I have this bacteria supplement. I got this, it's kind of like using, or is it the Quick Start, I guess. With like new aquariums, it helps kind of get that natural bacteria in there. I've only used this a few times. I don't really see a difference or need in it. I just have it. My main conditioner that I love to use is the Stress Coat. I find a big difference when I use this instead of using just a normal water conditioner, and I'm causing it a domino effect. They're both good products. Sometimes I'll use both, like half Stress Coat, half regular. But I really like this. It obviously removes the chlorine, but it also helps with the slime coat. So it helps reduce the stress, and stress causes disease, so it's nice to start them off with that. And again, this is nice too, just a typical water conditioner. I also have Ammo Lock. I tend to use this if I'm just starting up an aquarium and I have to put a fish in there right away, like when I had to do this one over here. I use this just to kind of prevent some of the extra ammonia that happens when the tank is cycling and beginning, but I still do water changes pretty much daily, like 25% for the first few days, because I know there's going to be a lot of ammonia in the tank. This doesn't remove it, but it just makes it not as toxic, basically, but I only use that if I really need to. Other thing I have is Quick Start. Again, if I'm starting up a new aquarium and I have to use it right away, or if I'm using new fish, this is wonderful. It just kind of helps with that as well. All the bacteria and whatnot. I basically use that instead of that. And then the last two of these, I have Plant Food and then Algae Fix. Since I do have planted tanks, every once in a while, if I notice that the plants, like they're doing this kind of thing, yeah, they're a little bit yellow. Some of them are. Again, sorry for the glare. But this tank is also having an algae bloom. All this green. So I've been using this as well. It kind of helps control the algae. You don't want to use this with shrimp though, so I can't use this in my 10-gallon. But this is safe for all tanks. You just want to shake it up really well, and it helps with the plants for sure. Especially when I put new plants in, I'll put a little bit of that in there, and it just kind of helps them a lot. And over here, my top recommended medication is this Marineland All-in-One Remedy. I've had wonderful success treating ick, velvet, and sometimes if my fish, like the rescue over there, he was just not acting right and he had the clamped fins. I used this for the 5 days and it helped so much. He's now eating and really happy, so definitely recommend this. I think you can get it at both Petco and PetSmart. One of the medications I don't recommend, which is actually down here in my cabinet, is this. I know some people have had success, but I have never had success with this for velvet or anything like that. So all it did was make my tank really cloudy. So, yep. So, I mean, use at your own discretion. It's not very expensive, so that's why I tried it, but I wouldn't recommend it. My cat is trying to get into the cabinet. Okay, so the foods. These are all foods that I highly recommend. The omega-1 products I really like since they don't have as much additives and they're actual, they have the nice actual seafood in it. Like all the ingredients are actual, fish products like whole salmon and, oh, I'm not even looking at it. There we go. So it has the actual salmon and all that. It's nice food. These though, the one drawback is that the pellets are larger. So you don't want to use them on your smaller betas because they can choke because they vary in size. Yeah, see, they're pretty big compared to the Aqueon ones, which are obviously less, they have more additives in them. Like the wheat is like the second ingredient instead of like the fifth on that one. With these, they're a lot smaller. It's hard to, here we go. Yeah, you see how big these ones are compared to these? I only give these ones to my bigger fish, or I usually try and crush them up a little bit. And then the option that you can also do is, it's the same brand, but they're smaller. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. I cannot get my tripod to open. There. These are just like teeny tiny little pellets. So I'll use these as well. I'll just give them a little scoop. So if you see the different size differences, these are the little pellets. These are the Aqueon. The cat is coming in here. Go away. And then the omega-1 regular pellets. Rascal. Okay, and the other things I have, obviously First Bites for baby fish. I've had to use it before with angelfish, things like that. So I recommend that. Tank nibblers, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them. Rascal, go away. They really do cloudy up the water, unless you have, like, you know, like a 10 plus size tank. Like, I would recommend 20 and above, actually, with a lot of fish. Because if you just put it in here with, let's say, Aquarius, and you stick a whole thing in there and his 2.5, it's going to make so much mess. So usually I'll snap it in half and put it in bigger tanks. But it is fun to watch them, and you can actually take good pictures of them. I know you want one. And then I also do have some flakes. These are just for my feeder fish, since the pellets are too big for them. And then the Aqueon algae rounds I use for bottom feeders. I currently don't have any bottom feeders, so they're just here. But I do recommend them. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or have any video requests, please leave a comment below. Also, follow me on my Instagram. Link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.